You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you are loud.
Yeah, we in here. I mean, you want me a little bit?
No, I think it's just your voice is way like bassier than mine. So
Yeah. Bro, it is great to be back in the studio, man. It's been a minute.
Back in the stew, cooking up a pod.
Bro, I don't even have no notes in front of me. This was very last second.
You do notes for people?
I mean, yeah, because I usually have notes in front of me. I tell people, like, what you want to talk about so we could gauge the conversation. But, you know, once in a while, I'll get someone who I'm very comfortable in front of that I've known for a while. And, you know, sometimes I think with podcasts, you just got to roll with the flow. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get an idea. Like, I didn't even text you. We didn't even go before this and be like, yo, like, what are we going to talk about? You know what I mean? You were just like, yo, I'm in town, podcast. And I was like, shit. And what was this? Like maybe like 2 days ago or whatever?
Yeah. I think
3 days ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was just like looking at my phone, bro. I've been through so many texts. I just started a new waiter job. But before we get into everything, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ayo Chill podcast. Today, I got a very special guest for you. We got Pat Damiano in the building. Bro, please take a couple of seconds or minutes introducing yourself, what you do, where you're from, everything, man.
I'll take as long as I like.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, as Luis said there, my name is Pat Damiano. Longtime friend of Luis. Back in middle school, I guess probably.
Yeah, bro. It's actually funny that you say Luis because audience knows me as Beto,
Beto.
but they hear people call me Luis too. So it's like when I get people in who actually like know me as Luis, it's kind of dope because people who I don't know they just know me as Beto. So
yeah,
continue, man.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to call you Beto because when I see you, I think of Luis.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, it's kind of like when you're famous, you know, the celebrities that have the celebrity name.
Yeah, I almost think about it now as like more of like a childish Gambino thing, where it's like I imagine everybody calls him like, you know, Donald when they see him or like whatever, but you know, like I don't think everybody goes. His mom doesn't like. It's like childish Gambino. You know what I mean? Like, definitely not.
His mom starts calling him childish.
So where you from? What do you do?
From Little Falls, New Jersey. What do? I do a bunch of stuff. You know, I work, I play, I game, I build Legos.
Yo, Legos?
Oh yeah.
I just got a Millennium Falcon, right? Oh. I got the newer edition though.
Like the big one?
Yeah, the big one. Yeah, because I had the little they're selling like a whole bunch of them now. They're like $25 or something. It's like Han Solo and it's on like a mini Millennium Falcon. But I got like the new one from like the newer age, like the newest trilogy that came out. It was dope. It was hard to tell. It wasn't that hard to build actually. It was pretty dope, but like blast from the past.
Yeah, I just built a Land Rover. Land Rover Defender. It's like it's one of the Technic sets, so it's got like a full working transmission in it. It's got like 4 gears or something like that. And you open the hood, and you could see the pistons and the engine going up and down.
I had no idea they even built those.
It's got like a tow rope in the front.
Yo,
it's pretty legit.
How much you spend on that?
I think it was like $250 or something like that.
That's not that much.
I don't remember.
That's not that much. How big is it?
Oh, it's a decent size, probably about like maybe a foot.
How many pieces? Like it was a lot of pieces?
2,500, I think.
Yeah, that's a decent amount. Yeah, that's a decent amount.
I actually just got, Sam got me the Nintendo set. So it's got NES, like the old Nintendo, the controller that you build like a little game, a Mario game cartridge.
You could actually like use it?
No, it doesn't like work.
I was about to say.
But then it also comes with a TV set. And I guess you build like a whole panorama of the Mario game. Yeah. And there's a little knob on the side of the TV. And when you turn the knob, like the screen moves like you're playing Mario. Like it.
That's dope.
I don't know how it works, but
that's dope as hell, bro. That's dope as hell. Yeah, man.
I'm excited to build it.
Yeah, I've been mad addicted to building Legos, but like honestly, like if anybody gets me gifts, like it's always like Legos or like NYCFC gear. Like it's like the only things like I really like.
Big time.
Right, like I get as a gift and I'm actually like giddy like a little boy. My friend who gave me the Millennium Falcon, I was actually doing some audio work for him. And he had me like remix a concert band for him, and I took all these like different stems, and it was a mess. It was definitely a mess. I know he listens to this actually like pretty religiously. So
clean up your sessions.
I got you, my boy. But like, bro, I went through it, did a whole bunch of work, and he's my boy, bro. Like I wasn't gonna charge him crazy, you know what I mean? So like I told him like, you know, I lowballed it like hella, and I was just like, you know, like Joe, that's fine, bro, because I enjoy doing it too. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, like sometimes like I might say like complain and be like, yo, it was rough work, but like I enjoy what I do, you know. So I did it, and I listened. The finished product compared to beginning, night and day, and that's what I really like, you know. So I gave it to him, and then I guess like, you know, he paid me, right? But his tip was like this Lego set, right? He was like, yo, by the way, I got this for you. I'm like, dude, I was like, I would have just taken that, bro. I literally would have just taken that as fucking payment. Yo, anybody who's trying to hire me in the future, I do not take Legos as payment. I don't take Legos as payment, but yeah, bro. So Legos are sick, man. Legos are sick.
Hell yeah.
So how was I know you're a photographer.
Yeah.
Actually, and I know you're not a graphic designer, but you did make this logo for me, this beautiful logo. Actually, I think I might have shouted him out like the day, maybe like once I was like, yeah, Pat made this, but I ran over it so quick because like you could see, like before we got into the studio, there's always one thing that goes wrong, right? It has to be. I forgot the charger for the camera. I'm running around, ran the quick check, sweated a freaking ton, came back, was out of breath, you know. But yeah, I think I just ran through. I was like, oh, I gotta say this because I have notes, you know. I usually have notes, but I brushed through it. But hey, he's here now. So hire him for graphic design.
Hire me for your amateur graphic design. Very amateur graphic design.
So how's the photo treating you? Because I know you went to school to where'd you go to school?
Rochester Institute of Technology. I have a bachelor's of science in photographic sciences.
That's dope. So what you be doing with that now? Like you taking a lot of pictures? You going?
I just got a new camera actually. I got a Sony A7 III. Been taking some pictures and stuff.
Yeah, man.
But as far as like my career, has Bobby been like telling you what I've been doing? I told him a little bit.
Nah, not really.
So you don't know anything.
I don't know nothing,
now.
Bro. So it's time to spill the beans, bro.
I got some big news for you.
All right, bet.
Regarding my career. So great. You know, I've been working up in Rochester for a while. Eagle View, that's where I'm working at. Work on all the camera systems in the planes. But I just left the job. That's why I'm back here.
Oh,
completely moved out of my apartment.
Snap! I had no clue.
Yep. So I'm back in Little Falls for now, and I am at the end of September. I'm going to be moving to the sunny state of California.
No way, dude. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. I got a job out there.
Yo, Bobby's good at keeping shit too, because I told him I was seeing you because I just had breakfast with him. Just before this, I had breakfast with him and a couple other friends, and I was like, yo, guys, I got to leave early. I got a podcast to shoot. And then they were like, he's like, oh, who are you going to see? Pat. He's like, oh, Pat's back. Nice. And I'm like, you're not telling me anything. But I actually couldn't even tell. I didn't even look at him like that.
I like kind of mentioned to him in passing, but I haven't talked to him about extended yet. I was going to tell you guys about it whenever we hang out. But yeah, got a job out there. So I'm shipping out at the end of September.
Jeez, what part of California?
Santa Clara is where I'll be living. So right in the Bay Area, San Francisco, San Jose. I'll be working at NVIDIA. You know NVIDIA?
Yeah, I know NVIDIA.
I'll be working on their autonomous driving team, working on the cameras and the cars and stuff.
That is so dope, bro. Dude, congratulations. God damn. Okay. Yeah, bro. Because I felt like Rochester was probably coming near its end for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got that idea from you a couple of times. Like, you know when you're talking to someone and you could just tell, like, they're going to hit that next bump. You know what I mean? They're going to take that next path, bro. I'm super happy for you, bro.
Thank you.
For real. That's great, bro. So what exactly, do you know exactly what you're going to be doing? I mean, working on the camera stuff inside the, like, you know, autonomous driving, but like, what does that entail?
Yeah. So my job title is ISP Image Quality Tuning Engineer. Super long job title.
Damn. But you got the engineer in there. You got the engineer in there.
So I'll be doing, basically when you take a picture with a digital camera, there's a whole like series of steps that the signal goes through from like when you take it on the sensor to the final image. And my job is going to be to tune all of those steps, look for problems in all of those steps.
So how do you tune that stuff? Like what exactly is it, like a program you go into, or is it like?
So yeah, they have like it's a whole series of like computer chips and scripts and everything that does all the processing and everything. So a lot of it is like, for example, there'll be a problem that crops up or like a problem with the image, and then I got to go in and figure out how to replicate that problem, what's causing it, and like figure out how to get rid of it, or I guess report it to the people that like write the algorithm.
And did you think you were going to be like doing this job? Like, did you see yourself like leaving college and taking a job opportunity like this? Because like your last job wasn't like this at all, right?
It was. So the job that I was previously working was kind of like a stepping stone kind of position for me, because I graduated from school, and then I like interviewed a couple different places, and I didn't get any of like the bigger jobs. Like when I went out of school, I interviewed at Apple, didn't get in that job. I don't think I was ready for that at the time. And then I got the job at Eagleview, and when I got that job, I only planned to be there for like a couple of years because it was kind of the first job out of school. Just got to get some experience and everything.
Yeah.
So I always planned to go to something a little bit bigger, something more where I can do some coding and stuff because I enjoy that kind of stuff. So it's definitely it's a super exciting opportunity to get out there and work on
dope.
that.
Yeah, that's
especially
dope,
like self-driving. I'm like super into that. I think
that's great.
Every time I'm driving, I'm like, man, I don't think a robot could do this. So it'll be good to be able to get my hands on that.
Yeah, man, that sounds sick, bro. Well, I'm super happy for you. Damn, and I guess we really have to enjoy our time down here while we do, because if not, I'm gonna definitely have to come out with you to California and visit, man, for sure.
Definitely, I want you and Bobby to come out there
because I never got the chance to go to Rochester.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never got the chance, and it's right over here. That's like 4 hours. You know what's crazy? I've been doing a lot of traveling during this. Well, not a lot of traveling. The end of the summer, I decided to go to Texas, and this podcast will actually be out before the Texas podcast comes out, because I took a podcast with Miguel and Jazz. Shout out them. And yeah, Texas was definitely different, going around everywhere and seeing like really how it is out there, to like, you know, the different cultures, the different like landscapes, temperatures, bro.
Yeah.
San Diego's more North California, right?
San Diego is I think San Diego's like all the way south, like
all
close to Mexico.
Oh, my bad.
I'll be in
my
Santa
bad.
Clara.
Yeah, completely.
They're all like Santa. They're all like that. Yeah, so I'll be like close to San Francisco, 30 miles south of San Francisco, right in the Bay Area.
Yeah, that's dope as hell. Yeah, because I know my boy's stationed, Tyler Reyes. You remember Tyler, right?
Yeah.
Tyler's stationed out in Oxnard. He's on deployment right now in Guam, and I think he's heading back up to Japan, I think next week. But I had to decide that I need to get out and travel a little bit. I'm definitely trying to travel a lot more, and I think I'm actually going to California in January.
There we go. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go visit his wife, because she's just like alone out there and she needs to learn how to drive and stuff. So I was gonna teach her and stuff and just like visit her, because she's missing my boy and stuff. My boy's not gonna be here for like another like 3 months, but I think I'm only gonna be out there for a week maybe. I actually just started a new job.
Where are you at?
My first day was yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Actually, my first day was yesterday, and it's I'm working at Delmonico's Steakhouse in Cedar Grove with Bobby.
So
Yeah. Bobby has the same job. He's actually the one who got me out there. I mean, it's funny. My boss's name is Brad, and he's actually from the Bay Area. He told me, I forget what exactly. I think he said he's from San Diego and stuff, but he actually told me he's from around there. I've never done waiting before, ever. I never pictured myself doing it. Right now, I kind of just came back from Texas, and I kind of wanted to get my feet on the ground, because I decided to take the summer off working. I had one more class to take in college. I failed one of my classes like a dumbass, like my last semester, and I had to retake it over the summer. So I just started working again. Waiting is weird. I mean, the whole restaurant stuff is kind of weird for me. It's kind of a new scene.
Yeah.
Because I went from Cinnabon to Sip and Swirl, then to which Sip and Swirl is some ice cream place. I don't care if I'm saying the names. They could. I quit. We ended up on like terms, but and then now I'm working at Steakhouse, and I don't know. I'm just trying to figure shit out right now. Got the podcast going. I kind of just want to get as many people on and like do more art, like record more artists, and like see what's up.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like. I'm in a weird, like I'm 23 right now, right? I kind of don't even know like what's next for me, so I'm kind of seeing here and there, maybe applying for Spotify potentially, and seeing like, cause they have their own podcast division and stuff.
Sure.
And I think that would be lit, be like, yo, been doing this, my own thing for a while. Like maybe you guys need somebody too. So yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. So how's it like being back home? After all this long time.
It's good. I've only been back here for like a couple of days. Like when I texted you 2 days ago, it was like right when I got back. I think it was either like the night of or the next morning. But yeah, I like being back here and seeing like all my friends and stuff, because up there I have a couple friends that I went to school with, and I hang out with them. But it's good to be able to like see everyone and see my family and stuff. So especially see my family before I head out there, because I'm going to be way farther than Rochester. So.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Is your girl going to go with you too?
Yep, she's coming.
Ooh, Big steps. Big steps. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's lit.
She's gonna keep working her job that she's working now. She works remote, and then she's gonna get something out there.
That's dope. That's dope. What does she do?
She's in marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, she works for my brother's company actually right now.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit.
So yeah, and then she's gonna move out there. She'll get a job out there, and there's tons of companies out there. We're going to the Bay Area, so that's the Silicon Valley. You know, that's all the tech companies are out there. Apple's out there, Google, Nvidia. So and every company needs marketing. So
yeah, bro, that's like a job that you could get really anywhere. And I'm sure she's great. I know I've talked to her, like I've met her like a couple of times, but like I haven't got to like sit down with her and like talk to her about like life yet. You know what I mean? She didn't get the full Luis Beto experience yet. You know, I'm sure she's gonna listen to this because she listened to all your podcasts, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking about your podcast, you have a podcast.
Yeah.
The name, go ahead.
Is No Thinking Aloud.
No Thinking Aloud.
Me and my friend Reese, we just kind of just talk about stupid stuff we see online or just whatever's happening at the time. We just put out the last episode though because I'm leaving Rochester.
Bro, that's what. Yeah, I was just about to say that because I listened halfway through the podcast, and it was actually funny. I was gonna text you, and when I read it, I was like, "The last podcast, what the fuck?" I was like, "It's crazy." And then you guys were talking about, "Oh, we kind of do it remote, you know, if we want to." Over like,
we might, depending on we're gonna feel it out. But I'm gonna be super busy over the next like little while, setting up and everything.
So was your boy your roommate? It was like
no, he's just one of my friends from school. He lives like when I was in Rochester, he was like half an hour, 40 minutes away.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So we would hang out and stuff.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was my friend all throughout school and stuff. And yeah, the podcast is like, it was a fun stuff. We didn't like advertise it. We didn't even tell people about it.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I listened, bro.
Yeah.
I listened. I was listening during my workouts at Planet Fitness.
Yeah,
bro.
we were just doing it for fun, you know, just because it's like, it's a good time to just like sit down, get off your phone and just like talk to someone for an hour. So we were just doing it for fun.
Yeah, bro, it's fun. You guys had some dope episodes listening to what was the I texted you about one of them. I can't remember. I'm blanking out.
Oh, I think it was. I was reading it the other day because I think it was our last text conversation when he was going to school with his mom, and then he was like, "Yeah, but it gave me clout."
Yeah,
his mom dropped him off at school.
Yeah, I had some synergy going there, man, for sure. We definitely have to record a couple podcasts here while you're here. Then definitely have a Cali podcast, did the Texas podcast that was lit. I have some crazy ideas where I kind of just want to rent a van or buy a van and just go throughout the United States and just like record podcasts in like every city. You know what I mean? I think that would be dope. But I don't know, man. Like I said, right now it's just like such a weird, you know, like area where I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just doing this and having fun, bro. So do you see yourself staying with this company for a while then? It's
definitely like a good company, and it's a massive tech company. Like they have like a bigger market cap than Intel. Like they're crazy big, and so I'm super excited to work there. And I don't know like where I want to be physically like located in the future. So if I see myself, you know, living out in California for a while, then I definitely want to stay at this company. Because like it's good pay and I get like stock options and all that.
That's dope.
Because I get like stock over the length of my employment and all that. So I'm definitely excited about like going to work there. And then I think once I get there and feel it out and decide how long I want to stay there. But I'm definitely like, it's going to be cool working on self-driving. And so like, I'm definitely excited to
bro.
Try to stay
like
there.
For sure, bro. So it's funny. I was actually talking about one of the biggest reasons I actually went to Texas as well was because I was getting sick of Jersey, man. I've never been that type of person straight out of high school. And I know maybe a lot of people can relate. Like, I feel like when it was my senior year, so many people were like, I need to get out of Jersey. Or a lot of people are just like, I need to get out of this place so far away and stuff like that. And I get that for a lot of people. But you know, a lot of people come back after that and they're like, oh, I miss home and whatever. And I've always been a Jersey boy through and through, man. Like, I've always thought, like, you know, I'm going to stay here, whatever. It got to a point, like, during the summer, I was just like, bro, I need a refresher. I haven't been on vacation in, like, 3 years. I haven't gone anywhere, like, in, like, forever. So going to Texas kind of made me, two things made me realize. My boy Miguel lives in Houston. Shout out him again. Shout out Houston.
Shout out Miguel.
Houston, bro, was not the place for me. Not the place for me at all. It's hot as hell there. It's like the humidity is like 90% at all times, bro. Yeah. It is dog water. Like it sucks. Like you could get used to it. Like if you're the type of person who likes hot places, great. But Houston does have its dope stuff. Like the downtown scene, dope as hell. They have like comedy clubs out there. I actually performed at a poetry night out there.
Nice.
It was dope as hell. Energy dope as hell. Restaurants all look like pretty good. You know what I mean? Over there, COVID's kind of crazy, so it's like I feel like I wasn't seeing it at its full potential.
Sure.
Like possibly I went out to a poker house out there. That's lit, bro.
Cool.
Poker house was crazy out there, bro. Dudes with giant freaking. It was private security with like giant guns walking around.
Sheesh.
I was talking to some guy and he was explaining to me like the whole thing down there, how most of the poker houses are run by the cartel. Right?
Jeez.
Yeah, they're usually run by the cartel, and they go through all these legal loopholes, and like they'll get shut down, and they reopen like 3 days later under a different name in a brand new LLC.
Jeez, man.
So like, and it's dope. The beautiful girls just walking around giving you sodas. They'll be like, yo, massages, foot massages, back massages. You can even pay a beautiful girl to just rub your head while you play. Shit you not, bro. You could just pay a girl and she'll rub your head just like this while you play, bro, just to make you feel comfortable. And people there, characters, bro. People who gamble are characters, man.
At a freaking cartel casino, dude?
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, it doesn't even feel like that, but like, you get like, scanned in and everything. They pat your pockets down. You go through like a metal scanner and shit. And you pay. The way they make their money is you pay to play. So it's like an hour, I think there was like $25. And then after that, it was $25 for every 2 hours, right? So that's how they're making their money, and then off of food and stuff. And the food looked dope too. The food looked dope as hell. Yeah, that was really fun in Houston. But besides that, like, bro, I went on a hike. And, I went on a walk hike, right? And I guess it was kind of my fault because I went midday. But I didn't think it was going to be too bad. I was like, it's going to be hot, whatever. Bro, I bought a water bottle. I was making me like smaller than this. Regular water bottle, right? I rationed that shit. I had to ration it. I went on a 4-mile hike because that's usually what I do. Yeah. I like halfway through it, bro, I was soaked. I actually had sweat dripping from my hands because I was that wet. And I'm already like, I'm a sweaty dude, bro. I'm a sweaty dude, bro. I get sweaty. So like there was sweat dripping off my hands. And I was like, Jesus. And halfway through the hike, like I drank like half my water. The rest of the water was like hot. Like it wasn't even like, like medium hot. It was hot. And I was drinking hot water. I felt like Bear Grylls out there, man. Like just walking by and shit. I was like, God damn.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, Houston wasn't really my place because also everything's like half an hour away from me. Like everything's half an hour away.
You gotta take cars and stuff.
Yeah, like everywhere. You know what I mean? And it's like cool for certain stuff, but like I don't know, not my scene. But I went to Austin. Austin is lit.
Austin's like I feel like it's growing really fast right now.
Hell yeah, bro. There's a Netflix. Netflix is moving a headquarters down there.
Isn't Tesla doing something down there?
I think Tesla's doing something down there. They're moving a brand new movie studio down there. Google has a headquarters down there. And there's so much to do in Austin, bro. Y'all really fell in love with Austin. I stayed in Austin alone for like 3 days, bro. And it was sick. It was sick. And real estate opportunities, bro, I definitely think I might invest in some real estate down there. For sure, bro. Because it's crazy. It's popping down there. Stuff to do. The clubs down there. The music scene is crazy. They do a lot of new disco, like EDM stuff down there. And it's like smaller venues and stuff. There's some couple gay clubs. There's street with the whole regular clubs is just lit, bro. There's like clubs everywhere. But like I said, I mostly like walk through everything. I didn't really stay and party anywhere. Did get a little drunk, but like you have to, it's down there. But the COVID stuff down there is like they don't even care. I can imagine like they've been this way like since like the beginning of COVID. Like, there's no way.
I mean that's Texas though. They're just really care. Out here.
Yeah, bro. And it's funny. I got a text message and it was like, "We'll pay you $100 to get your vaccine." So you could get 100, and it was from a government number. It wasn't like like some scam shit. Yeah. It was the government, and they're like, "Yo, get $100, like like for your Texas vaccine." And I was like, "Shit, bro, I'm living here in Jersey. I could use $100 freaking dollar, bro. Shit." I was about to. I was thinking about it, bro, because like $100, go in there, get it done, bro. Fuck it, bro. I was thinking about it, but then, bro, so you could see yourself. Well, I mean, I guess it's too soon to say, but like. Because you didn't feel like if you had to live in Rochester forever, did you feel like that was your place?
I like Rochester. It's a good city. There's not a whole lot to do in like downtown Rochester. There's a lot of really good food in Rochester. I really like that.
What kind of food?
Tons of restaurants. Just like all types of food. The classic Rochester like thing though is the garbage plate. You ever hear of garbage plate?
I've never heard of that.
So it's The traditional one is like you pick two sides. It's usually home fries and mac salad, and then on top of it, you either put like two burgers or 2 hot dogs with a bunch of like onions and meat sauce and mustard and everything, just on one like big plate, and it's all just like right on top of each other. So
how much is it? Is it like one of those cheap things, or is it one of the things that are a little bit more expensive?
No, it's definitely like a lot of the places for it. The one near where I went to school is called Henrietta Hots. They're like they're open till like, it's like a college type of place. They're open till like 4 a.m, and it's like the drunk food that you get.
That's sweet.
So they're like not that expensive, probably
that's
10,
where it's
$12
at.
bucks.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like, disco fries here, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's like disco fries are like what, $6, $7, you know what I mean? And that shit will fill you up, bro.
Oh yeah, disco fries are heavy, man. All the gravy and cheese and stuff.
Gravy, cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the garbage plates. Because
Yeah,
they're a lot though. It's a lot. It's like
I can only imagine, bro. Like I'm trying to watch my health now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I've been really big on working out and like trying to lose more of this weight, bro. Like it's crazy.
What are you doing?
I go to the gym every day now.
Every day, yeah.
I go to the gym every day, and if I'm not doing gym, like actually today was my day off only because I woke up a little bit late. I woke up at like 9 or something. I usually try to wake up 7, 8. And try to get everything in. I usually go for a hike if I have time after this. Like I said, today I was like making out like my plans, right? I was like, okay, I'll work out in the morning, and I was like, oh, and then some of my friends called me. And they're like, yo, we were supposed to get breakfast this morning, and I was like, oh, and I was like, and then I had to double check all the equipment for the podcast, make sure everything was here. Obviously missed one thing, right? But that happens to be the most crucial shit, right? But I double checked the stuff for the podcast, had to go out to breakfast, knew right after through the breakfast, I had to come here. And then I have to do a little bit of editing when I get home, probably a little bit of this, and then edit some of the Texas podcasts. And then hopefully somewhere in between, I'll have time to take like a quick 4-mile hike, get out. But I've been doing a lot of hiking, watching what I eat, because diet is like, I don't know, everybody says something different, but I think diet is like at least more than half of it. You know what I mean?
Working out and everything is good. But like the only thing that's gonna make you lose weight is if you're eating a deficit in calories.
Yeah, so
that's the only thing that'll make you lose weight.
I've been looking at my calorie intake very specifically. I mean, just coming back from Texas, actually I gained like 6 pounds in Texas, bro. And I was like, Jesus Christ. It broke, because like literally, like when I tell you like the first week in Houston, and I was telling my boy, I was like, bro, I just came off of exercising. I was kind of actually 2 weeks before I went to Texas was kind of like my finals week for my class, bro. And that shit got me bad, bro. So I was like, I didn't work out as much. I went from working out like every day, because during the summer I was mostly working out every day just to maintain, because I was eating and drinking like an animal, right? I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna enjoy my summer. Sure. I got down from like, I was like 230. I maintained around 230, right? Because I came down from like 258, bro. Like I was like, wow.
Putting in good work, though.
Bro. Hell yeah, bro. I put in good work, and I was lifting, bro. I was getting high ass PR. Like I was getting way more PRs on my benches and stuff. I got really into lifting, and then I told myself, I was like, listen, I could do a cut during the summer, but then I'm just not have to party as hard. I'm not gonna get out to go with my friends. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy. I'm at least maintain. Last 2 weeks of the summer, or last 2 weeks before I go to Texas, school stressed me the fuck out, bro. It was my last class, physics 2 class, bro. And me and my tutor were killing it, bro. But like even like that, like I was like had to pay for my tutor and all this shit. And I was like, fuck. So I stopped working out as much that last 2 weeks to study more and just like focus on passing the class. My last class, bro. Like I was like, so I get to Houston and I plan to eat well. Have my days where I eat bad, exercise. Yeah. Try to go to the gym over there. The gym was very limited. The one at the apartment complex we were staying at, there's not much at that gym that I could do where I do my regular workouts. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, at least, maybe I'll go to the Planet Fitness. But COVID is so bad out there that it even made me feel uncomfortable. Like even though I'm vaccinated, bro, they literally don't give a shit out there. And I didn't even want to look at the gym. I didn't want to look at the gym that they had over there, because Planet Fitness is already kind of dirty. You know what I mean? You just got to clean your own stuff. But just knowing how they probably is out there, bro, I was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. So then I tried going hiking. Yeah.
You sweat your ass off.
Yeah, I sweat my ass off.
You probably burned like hella calories doing that.
I probably did, but bro, like I literally came back and I was like, I don't know if that's worth it, bro. Like I deadass thought I was gonna like halfway like back, like on the way back, and I was like, yo, I better fucking survive.
You're not gonna
like,
make it back,
bro. Because if I don't make it back, like that shit, and my clothes were soaked, bro.
Yeah, like when did it start raining?
Yeah, bro. Like yeah, exactly. So I was just like, fuck. It wasn't until I got to Austin where I felt comfortable, because in Austin it was a little bit more cooler. The nights were cooler. Not as much humidity at all, bro. Like humidity was like, I don't know, compared to anything in Houston, bro. It was like, it might as well be zero, you know? But it was nice over there, bro. Like the nights were beautiful. I went kayaking. I went hiking. There were actually places to hike around there. There was nothing to do around Houston, at least the places that I went to. There was nothing. I looked up online. I was like, yo, I went on my Trails like app and shit, and it was just like telling me like the sidewalk basically. And I was like, all right, well, there's a sidewalk, and then there's like the place that I went to. So I was like,
yeah, dude, for sure. You got to come out to California. A lot of hiking out there.
Bro,
a lot of cities to do stuff. I'll be in Santa Clara, which is like, it's mainly like residential and offices and stuff. And then right to the east is San Jose, and that has like a downtown area. There's like a soccer stadium there. I don't know. There's a San Jose Earthquakes, maybe?
Yeah, the Earthquakes. Yeah,
they play right there, so we go to a soccer game.
Bro, we should definitely go to a soccer game.
To the west, to the west, in between like the coast and the Bay Area, there's like a whole bunch of mountains and stuff that all like you go hiking in, and there's like the big redwood forest and everything. So we'll go hiking in those.
I've always wanted to see the redwood forest too, bro. Always wanted to see that shit. Yeah, man. So and that's why I felt really close to Austin, because there's a whole bunch of beautiful places in Austin that I got to take pictures of. I was kayaking for like 3 hours, bro, and that was a workout in itself, man. Like it was actually like kicking my ass, because I was just like, all my arm strength, like I had lost it, you know, within like the first week. Because, bro, again, why we started this conversation, because I gained like 6 pounds over there. And like, bro, it was because Cajun food, right? All fried stuff. Don't get me wrong. Food over there in Texas, almost all the food I've had, bro, 10 out of 10.
Hey, I'm sure it's great.
Almost like
Texas barbecue?
Yo, I had a moist brisket, bro. That shit was wild, bro. It was literally like butter, meat butter. It just 2 buns, bro. And I ate it, bro, and the whole experience was lit, bro.
Sounds
oh my god, the flavor, dude. It was like the waiter was making me feel like, bro, I was flirting with the waiter, because like camera shut off. Happens. I was flirting with the waiter, and I was just like, yo, like, she was like, oh, baby, what you want? And I was like, baby, damn, got me blushing out here. I'm gonna take this mic and try to fix this camera while we fucking talk to you, bro. But talk to me. So we actually, a lot of people don't know, and I feel like it's a shame, because I actually think your music chops since day one has surprised the fuck out of me, because I actually remember, and it's in the best way, and I don't mean it in an offensive way either, because I remember the first time we ever like got together with music, I was like, Pat's into music. I knew you were into music, but I didn't think you were like into music like that.
Like when we started doing the Melting Mindset stuff?
But when we started doing Melting Mindset, and it's funny, I don't think this has been the only time that I've brought up Melting Mindset. Actually, the last podcast I actually put up, I told them I was in a boy band before. Sure. And it's so funny how you're just like the
Was that with the 2 musician guys?
Yeah, the 2 music. It was Justice and Apollo. When I had them on, they were talking about it, and I was like, perform the SOB Lounge and stuff. Like, you know, like we did that. That was cool.
We did the Meat Locker too.
We did the Meat Locker, bro. Yeah, bro. I thought all that shit was dope as hell. So, talk to me on how you first got into all this music stuff.
Yeah, well, so like, as you know, that's how we met, like through, you know, probably through band a long time ago. Or actually, we probably met through like soccer or something like that. But, you know, I've been doing band, playing trumpet for like since 4th grade, you know. Long time. And then, you know, when I got my first like laptop, I downloaded like this like stupid little DAW, like this fake DAW. I mean, it wasn't a fake DAW.
What was it like Fruit
Mixcraft?
Loops?
I think Mixcraft.
Yeah, I don't know Mixcraft.
You know Mixcraft? No, it was like I think it was like $60 or something like that. I asked my mom to buy it, so then I started making beats on that. That's probably when I was like 13 or 14, and I was using the pre-made loops for everything. So then when I got my MacBook, there was GarageBand on there. So that's when I started like doing my own sort of, you know, doing the drum pads and they have all the MIDI instruments. So I started doing all of that. And then I bought Logic and everything, and it's always just been like a fun thing to do, you know. Just always, it's a fun way to like just express myself and sort of just get some stuff out of my mind and I can show people and that.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy, dude? When I was in school, they taught me that it doesn't really matter. Well, everybody has their preferred DAWs. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you have everything from the basics. From Pro Tools, you got Logic. A lot of people use Fruit Loops. And then you used GarageBand a lot.
For a long time.
For a long time. But you want to know what, bro? Every time you showed me something on GarageBand, bro, I thought it was I'm not even capping with you, bro. I'm not even like, bro, you could ask anybody, bro. I'm 100% honest with people when they show me shit. Bro, whenever you show me shit that you worked on GarageBand, I was like, how the fuck did this man make this on GarageBand? Because I kid you not, you put me in front of GarageBand, I could make something pretty solid, I guess, but like you would definitely beat me there. Like if it was like a competition of time, bro, like fuck, like give me 30 minutes on GarageBand, give you 30 minutes on GarageBand, I guarantee you blow my ass. And I'm like that. I don't even mean that in a derogatory way, man. I just mean it like, thanks, bro, like.
Yeah, because that was what I got like started in. So I feel like I got pretty good at it. And then moving to Logic from that was just like a logical progression.
Oh, okay. Play on words.
Logic is like basically GarageBand with just like more features. So, but I don't know. GarageBand has like everything that you need to do good successful production. You don't really need much more than that. Like the only reason I switched to Logic was because I was like, oh man, I'm getting a little bit better. I should probably switch to something that I have to pay for, just as like, I probably don't even need Logic, but yeah, GarageBand, you can do a lot in it. And I didn't really do much recording. I did all just MIDI instruments. So like, and they have a ton of instruments that you can use, a ton of different like drum packs and stuff. But now since I've switched to Logic, I started doing a lot more sampling. Cause that's, sampling in GarageBand, you have like nothing to do it with. You can pretty much just drop it in, cut it up. You can't even like speed it up and slow it down, pitch it up, all that stuff. Like I don't know how to do that in GarageBand. But in Logic, it makes sampling like so much easier.
Yeah, definitely. And they actually had a new update with Logic recently.
With a new sampler.
Yeah, with the new sampler. I think it's great. I think it's gonna change the game with all that shit too. Cause listen, I use Logic. I think it's great. I think the next step up from Logic is probably Ableton. I think Ableton is super dope. But Ableton is also like a learning curve.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to use a lot of DAWs like that, and I think you probably felt that learning curve a little bit when you switched into Logic. But like there's not too much when you feel pretty proficient in GarageBand. It's crazy. Yeah. I think going back to GarageBand for me, there would be a fucking learning curve for me, bro.
Yeah, GarageBand is just like overly simple. Like you can't do that much in it. You can do enough to like record stuff. Like I think Steve Lacy made some of his music in GarageBand. Do you know Steve Lacy?
I do not know Steve Lacy.
See, he's like he was the Internet with Sid the Kid.
Yeah,
from
yeah, of course, yeah.
He's a solo artist. And he I think he made some of his music in like GarageBand on his phone. Like he didn't even use a laptop or anything. And he's a big musician. But yeah, I like Logic, obviously better than GarageBand because there's more stuff you can do in it. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I'll ever switch from Logic unless like they make it really bad.
I've had this conversation before. What's her name? Billie Eilish.
Sure. You talked to her?
Yeah, I talked to her. Yeah, I was like, yo, what's up? What's up, man? Damn, my name's Beto. It's not Beto. No, it's Bet. All right, you gonna go that? All right, bet. That's as far as my conversation went. At least in my mind and my dream. Now her brother uses Logic like religiously, and I've seen all their Logic sessions, and they're insane. And more I see like more popular, people like using Logic to like do their thing, and I'm like, this is lit. And I remember a lot of people I remember when I started going through my sound engineering program, like talking shit about it. You know what I mean? Logic for mixing, I don't think so. I think Pro Tools beats mixing in every single competition.
Well, obviously Pro Tools, because Pro Tools is the
Pro
mixing.
Tools, it's for the mixing. Some people say they want to mix on Logic and stuff. I don't think so. But
you can do it.
You could, bro, but I just don't think it comes out the same, you know? But a lot of people beg to differ, because I will say this, unless I do a whole bunch of shit onto my stuff in Pro Tools, it never comes out like I could barely do any shit to my stuff in Logic and I bounce it out. Shit sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
If I forget to do some shit that I would have regularly done on my Pro Tools, session, it could come out sounding like dog water, even if I use the best mics, the best like whatever,
Yeah.
So actually, it's funny. So what have you? I know you told me you took a break recently, because that's the one thing you text me. You took a break from music for a bit, But what have you been doing? Because you actually sent me some stuff, and it actually like drove me more recently, like. That verse I wrote to that song,
crazy,
probably one of the best things I wrote
so
recently, bro. So like,
I don't know,
bro, it's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's actually, I performed that in Houston.
Oh yeah,
I didn't use the track because it was a poetry night, so I had to do it a cappella. But I did the verse, over there. So
nice, yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah. So because I've been doing a lot of stuff with like prepping for moving and like interviewing, and because I interviewed with like a whole bunch of different companies and stuff, so like I've been super busy with like studying for those and interviewing, and now just prepping for the move and everything. So that I just haven't been able to work on it recently, so it's just been kind of paused that way. Like I'm not done with music, and I don't even have anything out yet. So.
Hey bro, things come in and out, and you know, in my side of stuff, I've had stuff that I've had sleeping on forever. You know what I mean? And really a lot of it is just mixing and me being comfortable with it, and like, old stuff that I feel is just old and like I'm past it, and I think I want to get back to working with artists. I want to get back. I think I've been doing my own thing for a long time. I might just release some of the stuff that I wanted to part as an EP as singles. And when I get to an EP, I get to an EP. You know what I mean? But I think it's just time to release some singles, time to get some feedback. If I get shit feedback, I get shit feedback. I think a lot of artists are just scared of putting out something that they're not comfortable with or they feel like isn't finished. But sometimes you just need to move on from shit. You know what I mean?
You just got to put it out.
You just got to put it out. And I think a lot of people are scared of that. And you know what's funny? I always say that to artists too. The people I had on the last podcast, I told them, he only has this stuff on SoundCloud. And I was like, dude, number one, why don't you have your shit on Spotify or anything? He's like, oh, like, so I want to make sure it's great and everything. I was like, and he's like, could it get expensive? I was like, listen, I pay $16 a month to have my shit on Spotify.
Yeah.
I could put as much as I want. If you can't afford $16 a month, bro, which is less than $1 a day, you need to figure, you have obviously other priorities rather than music, Not saying you can't like also work on music, but shit, bro. And I was like, dude, like, why don't you said you really like this song, just put it out. You know what I mean? He's like, well, I'm a perfectionist. I want to do this. I want to do that. And he's a lot younger. I think he was like 19, 18 or whatever.
You can't wait for that stuff. You don't got endless time. And like, if you don't drop it now while you like it, there's going to be one day where you're like, oh, I don't like this anymore. I'm not going to put it out. So it's just going to sit on your hard drive forever.
Dude. Like, but people could see your progress of growing. Because I also think it's a process, bro. It's funny. I was actually listening to Jack Harlow because I fuck with Jack Harlow now, man. Like, his shit now is dope. And I always try to listen to people's roots. And he's been putting out an album every single year since 2016. So he has 4 out, and his 4th one, that I think is his 4th or maybe his 5th one, so it's 21, I forget. But the most recent shit he put out is lit. And you listen to his first album, his flow is there, bro. His flow is there, and I think just the creativity and the way to market shit, and also the way his flair changed throughout the years. But you can't look at his first album and be like, yo, this shit is ass. It's more of just you go through it and you're like, yeah, he's talented. You know what I mean? I fuck with this music. Is it anything that will go down in history? No, but this man got it. You know what I mean? And that's what I kind of hope to put out in fucking couple singles. Not that I'm a GOAT or like, this music is the shit, but at least people be like, he got something there.
Man, that 7 days song, though.
That 7 days song.
So good, man. It's so good. So good, man. And that was
go stream
a while
that.
ago.
Go stream that on Spotify.
7 Days by Beto. By Beto. Check it out.
Beto music. Bro, people always call me Beto too, bro. It sucks, bro. They're like, yo, you're Beto, right? And I was like, it's Beto, bro. It's 4 letters, and people have a hard time like understanding what I say. When I introduce myself, I'm like, hey, yo, my name is Beto, right? And they're like, what is it? I'm like, Beto. Beto. And I was like, I think I had to do a more of a Jersey accent, instead of a Latino accent. Yeah. Be like, Beto. You know what I mean? Yeah. My name is Beto. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I'll figure it out.
But yeah. Man, I love that song. It's so good.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think it aged okay over the years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely aged. I mean, I was in the middle of like a breakup and stuff. And it's crazy. I wrote that on the 7th day after the breakup and stuff. And I wrote this whole EP on the breakup. Yeah. That I'll never release. Probably most of the songs will probably stay with me in that, because that stuff is in the past, bro. Like
sure.
And a lot of that was kind of like my first time as a real artist, because I always wanted to write music since I was little. I always wrote music since I was little. I always got on the piano and tried to write stuff, and it was always corny, And I actually remember, like getting my first like rejections or not like what I wanted, even from the people I loved, which sucked. I specifically remember this one story. I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, but I mean, like I was in love, and this girl, I wrote her a song, and I'm not gonna lie, the song was probably trash. The song was probably trash, but like the reaction was just like cool, and then like we kind of like just like kissed after that. But I was just like, I was kind of waiting for that, like, like my song to give emotion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 7 Days was that first song that I wrote where it was like,
popped off.
Yeah, people came up to me and they're like, bro, I really felt you with that.
Yeah, my mom loves that song.
Yo, and I appreciate it, bro. I love it when people like, remind me. It's been like, 3 years. Yeah. 3 years since that song came out, bro. Yep. And you know what's funny? You want to hear a crazy story? Story?
Sure.
All right. Here's what's that sound? Oh, that's the
air conditioner up there.
Here's the craziest thing. So I wrote this song, right? 7 Days, based on a breakup, right? It's a breakup song, right? And the whole premise of the song was basically just like, I wrote this song 7 days after the breakup, and it's just how I was feeling, you know what I mean? And I had a whole bunch of regret. There's a whole bunch of rumors going around during that time, right? So this kid from my high school, hit me up, because during that time a lot of people like came up to me like, bro, and a lot of people who I haven't talked to in high school, some of those popular like like fratty, I guess, boys like from high school, like were hitting me up, and they're like, dude, that's lit, I'm so happy for you, hope you all wish success and love. And I was like, dope. So one kid comes up to me, and he was known in high school for being that, I don't know how to say this, that annoying, just like troublemaker.
Man, I want to know.
Like,
I want to know what. Yeah, the name is.
I don't name drop on the podcast.
Can you like give me some hints, or just tell me later?
I'll tell you later for sure. But basically, this kid, right? Fuck you if you're looking at this, by the way, and people are gonna understand why. So this kid hits me up, right? And he's like, dude, I heard your song. I'm in love with your song. He's a great song. I was like, thank you, bro. I appreciate the love. And he's like, you know what? He's like, I have this girl that I'm in love with, and I'm going to propose to her. And I was like, cool, bro. That's great. He's like, I want you to sing your song while I propose to her. And I was like, and in my mind, I'm like, this
does not fit the moment at all.
Yeah, I was like, in my mind, I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever. I was like, this is great. And I was like, wait. I was like, what am I talking about? This is a breakup song. He wants me to sing this breakup song while he's proposing to his girl. Mind you, he hit me up on, let's just say this. He hit me up on a Wednesday, right? Or no, he hit me up on like a Monday, and the proposal was like for like Sunday, right? So of that week. So he hit me up, like, he gave me a week's notice, right? I'm like, dude, I was really busy in school at the time. So I was like, dude, I'm really busy in school. I was like, I don't really think I could do that for you. But what I can do is, you could sing it, and I could give you the backing track. You know what I mean? And we could work it out like that. And he's like, yo, please, can you just, and I was like, dude, I'll tell you what, I'll teach you how to sing it. I was like, but honestly, my time is valuable. So you could take a couple singing lessons with me, and we'll do it like that. And he was like, okay. And I was like, all right, cool. So I get paid for this, you know what I mean? So brings me down, I bring him down to my college, into a piano room. This kid could not sing at all.
Oh,
he
boy.
couldn't hear any of the notes.
Boy.
He couldn't hear any of the notes. And I was like, he's going to propose to this girl with this song or whatever. He's like, can you just play the guitar? And I was like, nah, it's not. I don't even play the, big spoiler alert, I don't play the guitar. I play the ukulele. I got this other fantastic guitarist to play the guitaring track for 7 days. Shout out Nick, bro. You're an amazing artist. But like, yeah, so I was like, nah. So he paid another guitarist to learn it, to gave him short notice, right? I'm teaching this kid how to sing. It can't sing any of the notes. And by the way, I'm a broke college student. At the time, this was the fattest I've ever been in my life. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, because I had no money. And the only money I had, like, whenever I was, like, in school was, like, I'd go to Wendy's, like, 2 times a day. You know what I mean? 4 for 4s. And, like, that's basically why I gained a lot of weight. And, like, I needed money. So I charged this kid, I think, $30 an hour for singing lessons, right? And he did 2 with me. He did 2, and he was like, I'll get you the money when I get you the money. And I was like, okay, cool. Second lesson, I give him. He's still not improving. I'm like, dude, just she'll appreciate it, bro. Like, you know, whatever. He's like, I'm in love with this girl, man. I'm in love. I was like, okay, cool, bro. We were supposed to have a last lesson on Friday. He dubs me, doesn't show up. Saturday is the proposal. Or Sunday was the proposal. And, you know, I told him, I was like, yo, good luck. I sent him all the tracks or whatever so he could sing it. Sunday passes. Doesn't hit me up.
Nothing.
I text him. I'm like, hey, dude, remember it's like $60, bro, for like my time and everything. And I didn't charge him for the track or anything, bro. Like, I was like, hey, man. I was like, you know, this and that. You know, I try to make it work, you know, whatever. Just whenever you get the chance, just send me Cash App, Venmo, whatever. Whenever you're free, man. I don't like to push that stuff, right? I don't want to seem desperate. I don't know. I guess I should have been more serious. Dubs me. Blocks me on Instagram. Blocks me on everything else.
Damn, bro.
Doesn't say a word to me and blocks my number, bro. And I'm just like, damn, bro. I was like, and I don't think it worked out. I don't think it worked out because, like, I remember, like, you know, we all the texts on Instagram, bro. I just went to my other account that I have and I just looked them up. No proposal. I guess him and his girl broke up. But yeah, man, fuck him. That's kind of like the story behind that, bro. Right? That's crazy, right? But yeah, man, like, it was lit when I wrote that song, bro. It was
it's a
lit.
great song, man.
Time.
It's a great song. You did a great job with it.
Yeah, bro. So getting back to your music, so the style of music that you sent me, because you sent me a couple of tracks and you told me that this was kind of the style you're working in. Yeah. You were listening to a lot of oh my god,
MF
Doom, bro,
and Madlib, yeah, that Madvillain type of thing. Yeah, that's the type of style that I'm going for. I'm gonna put out those ones that I sent you eventually, and I want to get you on that song, maybe a couple of other beats for some other people, but mostly just like an instrumental project. I want to make maybe like 1 or 2 more beats, just to have like 6 or 7 tracks and put them on a small little project together.
Yeah, I think that's dope. Have you actually? I know you've been talking to. So when we used to be in our boy band, our Melting Mindset.
Yeah.
I like I said, I had a great time. Unfortunate how it ended, but like I said, I don't have any hate or animosity towards anybody in the band. Kind of. Have you talked to Avery / Tristan?
Yeah, I talked to Avery a lot. I was just talking to him yesterday. He sent me a demo for a song that he's working on.
Yeah,
he's been working on some really good stuff,
bro.
Man.
I know. And
have you been talking to him at all?
We just texted. He actually just snapped me the other day. And he was like, hey, bro, I hope you're doing well. And I was like, dude, what's up? We were actually supposed to film a podcast before I left to Texas because he told me he was going to drop some music. And I was like, dude, let me help you promote it, bro. I'm not going to charge you whatever. I do this shit for fun. Let's do this shit. And he's like, all right, bet. I got really busy. Didn't come through to it. Went to Texas, enjoyed my time there. No work over there, completely turned off my phone, whatever. Came back, started getting everything back together. I've been really busy. As soon as I came back, he texted me and I was like, yo, what's up? Are you releasing anything? He's like, I don't know if I want to release anymore, soon. I was like, I really have to figure out like a better method. And I was like, all right, dude, when you do figure out when you want to release, hit me up. I'll have you on the podcast. We'll promote the fuck out of it. Just have a good time, man. So I'm waiting on him, but I heard his demos. I heard some of his demos, bro.
Really good.
Bruh.
That's why I'm trying to keep hey, bro, put it out.
He's found his niche, bro.
Yeah, he's
found his niche.
So good. I'm trying to get him to put it out.
Yeah,
Every time he asks me, I'm just like, dude, You need to get this stuff out.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
so good.
I think he finally found his pocket.
Avery, if you're watching this or if you're listening, put your music out, dude.
Put it fucking out, bro. Let's get you on this podcast, bro. What are you doing?
Please.
Bro,
I think Avery gets too caught up, like we were saying before, like not knowing if it's good enough or.
Yeah, bro. I heard it and I was just like, bro, this is next level shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like your stuff, like, and it's crazy. He's been through such a freaking journey, bro.
Yeah,
from through Melting Mindset, bro. Me and Avery actually recorded the first song I ever recorded. First song I ever recorded in the world was actually with Avery, and it went like
was it The Question? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it was like, I cannot define this face, all I'll ever know. I'm probably gonna run away, but don't know where to go. And I'll never forget, bro, that next part. I was in his closet. We had the blanket over the closet, right? We had the blanket over the closet, and we kept working on this part. He was voice coaching me, bro. At the time we were in high school, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, if you I'm not finding space. No, I don't know. I'm probably gonna run away, but don't know that. If you could find me, warn me of the future that beholds. He kept telling me, he's like, yo, that warn part. It's warn me, and I was like, warn me, like warn me, and he's like, warn me. He's like, I want you to hit that, like warn me. And I was like, warn me, and bro, like we were there for like 5 minutes, like arguing over this shit.
I love Avery,
right, bro? And then after that 5th minute, bro, I was like, you could find me, warn me of the future. He was like, that's it, bro, that's it. And I was like, all right, bet. And then I remember being in senior year, bro, we were in gym class and he just released that song and stuff, and people were like, yo, can you sing it, bro? I was like, acapella right now? And they're like, yeah. And I hate when people be like that, bro. Even when I tell people, I'm like, yeah, I have a minor in classical opera, they're like, sing. And I'm like right now? Like right now? They're like, yeah. And I was like, I don't really have a piano or anything. They're singing. I'm like, what am I supposed to be like fucking going crazy and shit? Like, nah, bro, what the fuck you talking about? But yeah, bro, I'm excited for his shit, man.
Yeah, man, it's really, really good. I can't wait for him to put it out.
The only thing I think he has right is that I don't think Jersey is going to appreciate his shit.
No.
Jersey, yo, let me tell you, and I said this last time with the artist here, Jersey music scene is trash. It is basura right now. Not the quality of music I'm saying that's coming out of Jersey.
You don't get a lot of support.
There's no support in Jersey. Yeah. You release music in Jersey, unless you're fucking Fetty Wap, you're getting no support. And even Fetty Wap, bro, he just released an album, I think, like in 2020, right? Do you know anything about it?
Nah, I didn't even know he released it.
And you want to know, unfortunately, it was a shit album, to be honest. I'm sorry. I love you, Fetty, bro. It was a shit album. I mean, he put out stuff with his friends. It sounded like, it is what it is, bro. It's like...
Yeah, there's no support here. When we did the Melting Mindset stuff, there were some people who like shared it, and a lot of people listened, but like there was nothing. That's a good album, man.
Like some people fuck with that. Yeah, no. The Melting Mindset shit the last thing we put out definitely did not get a lot of love. We went into a lot of problems with that, like when it came to releasing that stuff at the end, bro. Yeah. It was a whole bunch of bullshit, but I'm finally glad when it did come out. I'd say, especially, I think the thing about releasing music, like even I think Melting Mindset was a perfect example of how you put out something and you keep putting stuff out and it could get better. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think our EP that we released, right? Melting Mindset EP, I think if I had to rate that EP on a scale of 1 to 10, and maybe this is why we're butt heads. I think if we the Melting Mindset EP, I'd give it on a scale of 1 to 10, like on like actual how fire it was, right? Like I'm very harsh on my things too. I maybe give it like a 4 out of 10, right? You know what I mean? Like we worked hard on it. Yeah. I think some of this shits go hard, right? But I'm talking like all encapsulated together. You know what I mean?
I think the EP is too bloated. I think like the track list looks super long because of all the interludes. I think that like they all like sort of serve a purpose, and it's kind of like the whole story of the EP. But I think they either could have been like shorter or just like here and there. But I think like the tracks that are on it are pretty strong. Like
I think
Midwest Freestyle.
Midwest Freestyle was fire, bro.
Everybody loves your song.
Oh,
like Rob,
you
know Rob Scalari?
Yeah.
He loves that song.
Oh, bro, shout out Rob, bro. Fuck yeah, bro.
He loves that
man.
Song.
Because even I look back at that and I was like, damn, I could do so much better than that now, but I'm glad I have that for reference, you know?
You can look at it and
because I remember in the studio recording that, you know? But like I said, I'm very harsh. I think the Melting Mindset EP, the Melting Mindset album, Kintsugi, right? I think production wise value was lit. I'm talking about, I'm not even talking about production wise value. I'm just talking about the album in general. I've told my friends on and on again, I'd be like, listen, I'd give the whole album maybe like a 6.5, only because I feel like if we continued, like we could have made something so much more lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the album is really good. I'd probably give it like a 7 or 8. There's like all the songs on it are really good.
I think the idea behind the album. So like I'm not like I'm saying, I'm just looking at it from a music standpoint, right? If I'm looking at it from an artist standpoint or whatever, I definitely got to give it like 1 or 2 more up, bro. Because like even the interludes, even my favorite song. Again, I'm probably biased on this because I'm on that song. But is it Sky? I forget.
I feel the
weight of the world, bro.
Yeah, that one.
That song, bro.
That's Sky, right?
Yeah, I think that's Sky, bro. That song went hard, bro. Like I was like, what? And like, you know, listening to it, and then the interlude at the end, bro. Like, my boy
Dill killed that beat.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, yo. I know it's funny. I ran into Dill at the gym like not too long ago, maybe like a month ago, bro. I ran into him and he was doing arms and back, and I was doing arms and back, and I was like, bro, how are you, bro? I was asking him about girl, but it's so nice to see you.
Yeah, Dill's great.
Yo, maybe we should have like a podcast where we just come in and we just, you know, like go through the album listening party.
Dude,
you know
let's go track by track.
For sure,
or you know what we could do? You ever watch Mark Rebier?
Yeah.
We'll do like a little Mark Rebier Flying Lotus type thing. We'll all just come in here. We could just like make beats on the fly.
Yeah, bro. We could all just. I'm super down for any of this.
I would be down to like
here.
we get Avery and Dylan here, and we'll go over like a track by track. We could talk about the album or something, or the process.
Yeah. I mean, dude, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, who the fuck can say they released an album with art, you know what I mean, and got to release what they were working on? Yeah, the art was fucking insane. I think the whole like mindset, the whole idea behind Kintsugi, bro, was just lit. Yeah. I don't think there was much support. I think
that we could have been like, if we kept going, it would have been really cool. I think that everybody had sort of different like outcomes that they wanted from it, and everybody was looking for like different things, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, like, because I remember from day one, I told Avery, Tristan, I told him from day one, I was like, dude, I'm here to have fun. I was like, the second it stops becoming fun for me, or it starts becoming too much for me.
Yeah, because everybody had their motives. Like, you know? Some people, like, you were looking for fun. I was just kind of like, let's just make some music and just have a good time. And and obviously Avery wants to take it to like take it to that professional level.
And I respect that.
Oh,
don't get me wrong. I definitely respect that. You know what I mean? I just wasn't on that same mindset. I know.
Well, because I think that when we have fun and we make that music, it's eventually, like, if we just put out stuff that we like and it's good production, and people will like it, and so it'll catch on, and that'll happen. And like, I think and then some, like, I think you know, some people like want social media clout, or like some people want experience to work on other things, or like we just kind of wanted to make music and have fun. Some people want that. So I think we all kind of had different motives for it, and that's why it didn't work out in the end, because
for sure,
I don't think we were on like one vision of like,
for sure not. You know, we were definitely, and we did, like I said, when it ended and everything, I feel like if we had to talk about the breakup of the band, it would definitely we'd have to have like Avery like here, you know, and talk about that shit, because that shit, like I said, bro, everything, all beautiful things come to an end in weird ways, but I think we've all grown so much from it. You know what I mean? Would I go back to something like that? I don't really know. Right now, I'm very much like a free bird, kind of just like waving in the wind, not even knowing what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it was great that we ended up like getting it put out and stuff.
And bro, and like I said, you even like improved so much, bro. Like those beats you sent me, bro, the one that I got on, bro, that shit was fire, bro. As soon as I listened to it, I was like, oh shit. And it's crazy. I worked on those lyrics maybe for like 2-3 days before I even sent it back to you, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, you
bro.
killed that. You killed that thing
bro,
too. I can't wait to put that out. And
bro.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna put out like a 6 or 7 track project at some point. And yeah, I definitely, like you said, with like going back with the group, I don't know if I'd want to do a group again. Well, I think if you have the right people and you like, and if you get dead set on that vision that you all agree to working towards,
I think it'd be cool to do a collab rather than like a permanent group.
Sure,
you know
sure,
I mean?
yeah.
Like to recollab with all the heads we used to have, especially in the different places of life we're in now. You know, life is so much different.
Yeah.
I was in school back then, and I was going through a breakup too, and you know all that bullshit that I was going through. Man, it was so different. And now I'm in a completely different headspace, man. I'm super happy.
Maybe when we put out, like maybe on my project, I'll get everyone to link up or something.
Yo, that would be crazy. Be like featuring Melting Mindset. Like,
damn, bro.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, dude. Damn, yeah, man. And music's just so different. So have you visited our old high school at all yet? Or like, you know? Like,
no, I haven't. I was actually going to like see if like, because I want to see Delucia. I haven't seen Delucia in a super long time. So I want to go back and like, I was trying to find out if there's any like marching band competitions or anything going on. Yeah, so I can go like check it out, like a football game or something. They definitely started
practices again, so we could definitely like swing by if you want. You know,
yeah,
for free
yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't know any. So much. Yeah, I don't know any of the kids anymore because they're all like, I'm 7 years out of high school at this point. So,
bro, when I left, like I made it. I didn't make a real thing. Like, I didn't make it a priority to visit a lot. You know.
Yeah.
I was doing my own thing. I figured out I let that go because sometimes I get too attached, so I'll keep coming back forever. Came back like, you know, like, and the kids who are like in 8th grade, you know, like they're all of a sudden seniors. And like, you know, I go there to visit and all of a sudden they're like, hey, are you Lewis? And I was like, yeah, dude. He's like, yo, it's me. And I was like, oh my God, dude, you went through, and I was just like, bro, I didn't even know his name. I was like, bro, yeah. He's like, dude, you were so inspiring when you came here. I just decided to do my thing. And now, you know, I'm handling everything great. And I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like taller than me now. I'm like, shit, bro. I'm like some old kid now, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun that time.
Marching band was lit, bro. Not a lot of people talk about. Yo, I was a band nerd before I got into any of this stuff. Like, band nerd first, then like everything else later. You know, I'm not ashamed at all, bro. I'm not ashamed at all. Marching band was lit, and it was exactly how you thought it was. Just hooliganism.
Oh yeah, a lot of shenanigans.
Shenanigans, probably the better word for it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I had a good time doing that. Mm-hmm. And I remember Delucia saying, "Oh, I think it was like during the ice cream social or something in my senior year, or like when I was leaving." Mm-hmm. He said that I thought I would quit because I'm like the most sporty guy. I guess I did because I did like track and I did basketball and all that.
Yeah, bro.
So I guess he didn't think I would stick with it. But then I did because it was fun, man. I enjoyed it. Get out on the field in there and like just playing, and then you end, you know, and you knock that shit out of the park.
And there's a high you get from performing.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
It's just like
running around the field, blowing on a horn.
Yeah, sports is lit because it's like, you know, you're competitive in sports and like, you know, but I don't think sports. They're different highs. It's like drugs, basically. You know what I mean? You get different high from drugs. Doing cocaine is not like smoking weed. You know what I mean? They're not on same levels, bro. They're just not, you know. I imagine heroin is a different type of high. I mean, LSD, shrooms, you know, they're all different stuff. But like, basically my point is, this is why it's similar to sports and activities, bro.
What drug is marching band?
Like comparatively?
Yeah, maybe like meth or something like that.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I could have a good drug to compare it to, because marching band is just it's almost a competitive and then like a performing high, which is lit.
Yeah.
It's competitive in the way that, you compete at competitions, and you want to do your best. But then like no matter what, at the end of the show, if you performed well or not.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Even just like, you can tell if you yourself performed well, because if you hit the notes, if you hit your marks and everything. But you can also tell, like, I feel like there's just a vibe on the field as to if it's a good performance for everyone.
It's like a group, you know what I mean? Yeah. You want everybody else to succeed as well, and it's just like even competitive wise, even like non-competitively, like when we do it at football games, it would still feel great, and you would know if you had a great show or not. You know what I mean? And the crowd would respond, and we didn't have the biggest marching band ever. We were group 3A when we were there.
Idea. I don't remember the numbers and stuff.
Yeah, I think we were group 3A. It's still, that's like a little bit bigger than small, but not the smallest. I think the smallest is like 2, and then you get to 1 or whatever. But we had a group of maybe like 30 to 40 kids, I think, somewhere around there, right?
I think it was a little more than that. I don't remember though.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically. But we had a decent sized group, and it wasn't like the large groups where you see like the giant lines and stuff like that. But we still played good shows, and the crowd would respond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even some of those bigger marching bands, they could be ass and not do anything, and just because they're big, the people will respond.
They sound bigger.
They sound bigger, and a lot of people aren't musicians. They think bigger is better. You know what I mean? But sometimes quality over quantity, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I missed that stuff, man. It was great because sports is completely different. If you win, you win. If you lose, like dog shit. You know what I mean? Like
I wish I did it. I wish I did it longer. I wish I did it because I only did it for the last 2 years when I was in high school. I wish I started like when I was a freshman. Yeah. Same thing with like jazz band. I wish I started earlier because I'm not a jazz musician. I can't play like that. Like I can't like improvise or anything like that.
Bruh,
but if I started earlier, like I probably could.
Yeah, man. I mean, like
I was
jazz,
just never good at it.
Jazz, dude, bro. I mean, like I went to school with one of the best jazz schools I think in the country. You know what I mean? And seeing these kids play jazz, like, and what they have to do, I'm like, oh, wow, it's big league stuff. You know what I mean? And some jazz stuff gets weird, really weird, man. Yeah, there's actually a guy from my university. He's like a famous jazz pianist. His name is Bill Charlotte, man. If you ever have the opportunity to go see him in any jazz room, bro, definitely like suggest it, bro. He's literally one of the best, and he's insanely talented. He worked with Tony Bennett for a while. I think he was the pianist on one of his albums. And it's like when you see somebody who's just so involved, so passionate about their craft, you know what I mean? And not only because anybody could be involved and passionate, you know what I mean? But I think it sucks. There's two ways people could really look at music when you go into it, or you're born into it. Some people are born with natural talent, and some people are born with no talent, you know what I mean, or no natural talent. And I honestly believe you could work hard to be the best. That's my idea behind music. I think if you're a shit singer and you start off as a shit singer, you could work your way up to be one of the best singers in the world, like hands down. I think natural singers maybe, based on my idea, I think that anybody could work themselves to be the best. But natural singers obviously have like a leg up in the competition.
Yeah, people have different voice types and stuff.
Right?
So.
But sometimes when the perfect, like thing comes around where your natural talent is also just as much as your work ethic.
Yeah. And
it's just as much as your passion and everything else that goes into it. It's like, whoa, like now you're a legend. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you hit that flow state, and it's just like.
And like Bill is like, watching a performance, like one of those people you could tell like natural. He's a great guy. You just meet him, you're like, damn, bro, that's great. Yeah, man, freaking marching band, bro, freaking marching.
It was a lot of fun. I had and all the trips and stuff.
Oh my god, the trips! Yo, get out of here, bro. We have some stories, bro. We have some. I mean, damn. I feel like we need a couple of other people here on the podcast to talk about, like
I feel like I need to come on like several more podcasts. Bro. I want to be on with Avery. I want to be on with like Bobby and Chaz.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like while you're here, bro, definitely got to get some in because. We could talk about RJ Club. I'm not gonna get
RJ Club. I totally forgot.
I'm gonna leave that where it is.
RJ Club.
We went to R to the J to the club.
Dude, I totally forgot that existed.
Bro, we had a whole thing. There's a YouTube video somewhere. There's a YouTube video somewhere of us performing that whole thing, and I don't know who has it. But somebody has it. Let me just check on our time here real quick.
Sure. Yeah, man.
We're Gucci. We have like another like 15, 20 minutes if we want.
Dude, let's go.
So, all right, let's see. We talked about California. My bad. I'm gonna take this. We talked about California. We talked about marching band. You're back.
Oh, speaking of, remember we went to Disney for our marching band trip?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to Disney tomorrow. I'm leaving
You're going to Disney tomorrow, bro. Sarah's in Disney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she works there.
No way.
She works there right now.
No way. Where?
She's in the Disney college program. We actually I know you're not a real podcast fan now. I recorded a podcast with Sarah.
Yeah, I listened to like.
And she was talking about you listen to the first 3 minutes.
Half hour
yeah, the first 2 minutes, right? Mm-hmm.
I did start listening to it. I'm a busy dude.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. I understand, bro. I only listened to the first half of the last final podcast, right? The last podcast I recorded with her, she was actually applying towards the Disney College program. It's a 6-month program, and she got accepted, and she's been working there since I think May or June.
Do you know what she's doing there?
River Rapids. Colorado River Rapids,
okay.
I think it's like Cali River Rapids or whatever.
Yeah.
She's working there. She does everything apparently. So sometimes she's the operator or like in the person. I think they do checks over there. I don't know if it's the same as Six Flags.
Visual checks?
Because apparently Six Flags is ghetto. I never knew.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely ghetto.
Is it ghetto, bro? Like
definitely ghetto. There's like gangs that go there.
Fuck that, bro. I love Six Flags, bro.
Six Flags is great, but it's definitely ghetto.
Yeah, I mean comparative to Disney, bro.
There's some great coasters at Six Flags.
Yeah,
El Toro, Nitro.
I love El Toro. Oh, except El Toro got derailed this year for like the first time.
I saw that.
That's just crazy.
No, El Toro's definitely ghetto. They have like SWAT teams because there's gangs.
Is there?
No, not like SWAT teams.
I was about to say. I was like, is there something I don't know about Six Flags? It
doesn't have like the best crowd, so there's like heavy security sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's Six Flags, so there's good rides there, so it's worth it. But yeah, it's not even close to like Disney.
Yeah, dude. I actually Sarah's working down there. She's been in Disney for a while. She comes back January, so you're definitely gonna see her down there. Definitely hit her up, bro. I mean,
I don't have her number, but send me her number. So
I will send you her number. Yo, Sarah, she's about to hit you up, bro. It's about to be lit. So, yeah, dude. So, what are you going down with your girl?
Yeah, my girl, and then one of my roommates from school and his girlfriend. So
word. And it's just like random vacation.
Yeah, we went to Disney 2 years ago, or I guess it was spring break my senior year. We went down there for a couple of days. We went down to Florida, and we went to Disney for like 2 days. But this time we're doing a day for each park. So
yeah, that's dope.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah,
I feel like that's what you got to do. Was it bread?
Oh yeah, it was bread. Yeah, it's not too bad. We got some discounts on the tickets and stuff.
Can I ask what too bad is, or is that like?
I don't know. I don't remember like
ballpark.
I think bro. The Disney tickets were like $400.
Yeah.
For like one park a day, for like $400.
For $400
for total.
Because I'm trying to go down there and visit her, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go down there because she was talking to me about like coming down visiting potentially. And I just messed up the screen. She was talking to me about coming down there potentially to visit her, and
yeah, it's not that bad. Like you could probably pull it off for like $1,000. Like probably less than that. I don't know. Like
I think I'd stay there for maybe like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Are you staying there 2 to 3 days?
So we're going tomorrow. We're taking the flight down tomorrow morning, and then we'll be heading out Friday morning. So we're staying over there for like 4 or 5 days, a day in each park, 4 parks. So,
is the breakfast included and stuff like that, or like?
I have no idea, honestly. I didn't do all the setting up of everything,
bro. Like, if I could do Disney for like under $1,500, dude,
you could do that.
Like,
probably,
I'd do it, but like, I don't want to be like broke down there. You feel me? Like, I want to be going to the Disney Strippy and everything.
Well, we're doing the Disney Strippy,
the Mickey Strip house and stuff.
God. Oh God. You're going to the Mickey Strip house?
I'm never.
Go to the Minnie Strip
house. Disney's just like, yeah, he's on our no entry list, yo. Like, we cannot let it.
We're going to the Star Wars world, and we're doing the lightsaber building. And that shit's like $220 or something like that to build a lightsaber.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we're doing it. We gotta.
See, that's the shit, bro. Like, and like, I'm the type, bro. Like, if I'm there, I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna just put it on my card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put it on my card. I was like, yo, it's declined. Here's another one. I just opened this one up. I was like, what you mean you don't take Macy's gift cards, bro? Shut your ass up. You're gonna take this and you're gonna like it, bro. I don't give a shit, bro. Bro. That sounds lit. That sounds lit, bro. I'm actually going to Miami in October. I'm going at the end of October for Halloween weekend. I'm going to Miami.
Oh, nice.
My soccer team has a game down there with Miami FC. And it's not really I'm going down to Miami. I'm going down to Fort Lauderdale. And from Fort Lauderdale, I'm going to be going everywhere. But yeah, man, it's just going to be super dope. I actually got to call them because they didn't give me updates on the tickets. But tickets are like $10 each, to go down there as a visiting fan, So watch my soccer team. My actually goal for like my soccer team is to go see them play in every single MLS stadium in the country.
Does that include the Earthquakes? San Jose?
Yes. So When I go over there, you already know. We're going to go see an Earthquakes game, and we'll watch NYC thrash your hometown team. Hopefully. I mean, like that. I'm competitive when it comes to that shit, man. Yeah. I love soccer, bro. I love MLS. Huge NYCFC fan, bro, man. Until I die, bro. I'll probably get a tattoo somewhere on my body of the logo or whatever. But, man, I'm diehard NYCFC, nice. Bro. Love them. But yeah, man, shit. So we're coming around to the end of our podcast here. Definitely have a lot more to talk about, dude. Been a pleasure having you, bro. Man. Yo, let the people know where they could find you.
I'll be in Santa Clara over the next
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, my Instagram is plain.pat. I just made a photography Twitter actually, so you can find me there at Pat_PSD.
Bet.
I post photography on there. I don't post much on Instagram, so you're not gonna. I guess you could like all my old posts.
Yeah, like all those old. Yo, show them some love. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be releasing some music at some point soon, so that'll be out. You'll be able to see that on my Instagram and on Apple Music and stuff. So find me on there if you're interested in that.
And what's your Apple Music, Spotify name? Is it just gonna be like Pat Damiano?
I have not figured that out yet.
When he does figure it out, bro, we'll post it up. You already know where you can find me. BETO_music.
Oh, and the camera
goes out again, bro. I don't know. You can find me at BETO_music. You can find me on Twitter at BETO_music97. Ayo Chill Podcast on Instagram. Ayo Chill Podcast on TikTok. Ayo Chill Podcast on YouTube. Thank you so much for listening. And Pat, as the music plays and we're going out, I usually ask everybody a random question. So
I'm ready.
I always got to think about this real quick because honestly, I never have these shits prepared. And like I said, I have no notes in front of me. So would you rather...
would you rather question?
Yeah. I bet.
Oh God, I don't like that.
All right.
I don't like that.
It's gonna be controversial.
Oh,
it has to be controversial.
Oh man,
it has to be controversial. But nothing controversial like in like the PC world. It's controversial in our personal lives.
Okay.
Would you rather have one last performance with our marching band or one last performance with Melting Mindset?
We'll see that one last performance with the marching band. What do we do? Like, do we need to learn drill and everything?
Nah, bro. It's just like whatever. You could have one last dream performance. You would know everything already. You know
I know everything already. Man, it's been a while since we did marching band, so I'd probably want to do that.
Yeah, bro.
Melting Mindset will be fun, but like marching band,
nostalgia, bro. It's nostalgia.
If Melting Mindset is something that we can do again if we really want to.
Yeah.
But marching band is like, I'm probably not gonna get to do that again. So going back and being able to do that again, if I could just pick up the mellophone one more time and just like blare out some notes on that, just hit the field. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
I bet, bro. That's basically it. Fuck.
Yeah, sheesh. Ayo, chill.